gang. Okay, we are here and we're going to talk about the rims today. This is part of the custom series that I've been running. I'm starting with my car first, and obviously as I find other people with custom cars, we will be sitting down and talking to them about why their car is part of their lifestyle. So today, as I said, is all about the rims. These are the Vossen HF-2s, tinted matte gunmetal. Okay, these are the rims that set off the whole design of the car, from the wrap to the front grille to you name it. Okay, this is what happened. So let's get into it right now and check it out. Okay, so the first thing we want to start off with is the price of these rims. So they're not exactly on the cheap side. They're, you know, you got to put your money down where your mouth is. And I'll tell you something, whenever you put a set of rims on your car, that's where you should be spending your money, is on the rims. If you're looking for aesthetics, if you're looking for low noise while you're riding, if you're looking for comfort, if you're looking for stability, put the money down on the good rims. Save up, okay? If it takes you 2 or 3 years, save up. It's well worth the money. Second thing I'm gonna say is, if you don't plan on keeping a car for a long time, don't put rims on your car. Don't waste your money. Okay, they're not going to fit other cars. I mean, I'm lucky. Mercedes is pretty cool. I could actually transfer these rims onto, and I was looking at it the other day, a CLS 53. They will fit on those. They will fit on c300s, c400s, c450s, c43. I believe they might even still fit on a c63s, but I'm not too sure. You'd have to change out your tire pattern, your tire size. So anyways, let's get into this. Okay, let's talk about these rims again. These are the Vossen Hybrid Forged Series. Okay, they come in a bunch of different dimensions. So you can get diameters anywhere from 19 inch to 24 inch. You can get widths anywhere from 8.5 to 12 inches. These ones are finished, like I said, in the tinted matte gunmetal. Okay, let's talk about why these are called the hybrid forged. Okay, so a regular forged rim is one piece of aluminum that's being cut away to give you one solid rim. Okay, there's no parts going together, anything like that. That really gives you a lot better rigidity. Okay, it's a stronger rim and less noise that's traveling through your car. So the hybrid forged, the HF-2s, okay, what they've done is they've mounted the front rim onto the barrel, the aluminum barrel. They've then heated this up. That aluminum barrel will get stretched. It's a lighter rim, it's a stronger rim, and the best is the noise resistance as you're rolling. You don't hear any of it. You don't hear any of this sort of hollow sounding noise that comes from a lot of rims, especially when you're doing the 20s, 21s, 22s. You will notice that when you're riding, you hear you don't want to hear any of that, especially in a luxury car. You don't want to hear any of that stuff. So really strong rim, able to give you sort of a higher priced technology on a lower priced rim. These are still pretty expensive, and they are the cheapest ones that Vossen have. Their rims run anywhere from about $890 for one to about $2,000 for one, if it's a 3-piece or whatever it is. So depending on your application and what your budget is where you're going to go. I always say though, like I said, put your money on the rims. If you've got to save up, this is where you want to go. All right, here goes. Let's talk about the color of these rims, because this is why I chose these rims. So not only the design of these rims, but the color. Okay, so in here there is a matte sort of paint that's on it. Okay, it's not sheen, it's matte. Okay, it's a gray satin matte. Okay, what they did was they took the front of the rim here, and it's actually brushed silver, but then they've gone ahead and they've tinted that. Okay, hence the name tinted matte gunmetal. Okay, so that's what they did there. Now all in here, let's see, I can see it here, right here. Nope, over here, there we go. Sorry, the camera. Over here, they left the brush steel. They left it, they didn't tint it. So that adds yet more contrast. Very complicated rim. If you're looking at this rim, it is a very detailed rim. By the way, I spent a lot of time making sure these were clean for y'all, so just something to think about, okay? So anyways, these are the inspiration for the whole color of the car. Okay, so when I design a car, when I'm thinking about how to put it together, it's very much like when you're putting on clothing and you're thinking about suits and all these other things, right? You want things to match. Well, the minute I saw these rims, I knew in my head I had to go, and I love matte cars. Now, I don't like flat matte cars, I like satin matte cars. So these with that paint to me was the perfect package. And according to people on the street, I get a lot of, thumbs up. I get other people in Mercedes coming up to me, is this some limited edition car? All these other things. And like I said, this is a 2015, y'all. A 2015. This car is not the freshest car on the street, but when you put things together right, you treat them well, it will always be fresh and be new, right? So anyways, that was the reason behind why I chose. Okay, let's get into the size of the rim. 20 by 10.5. So the rim I wanted flush with the back quarter panel. I wanted it flush. I didn't want the rim, or the tire, sorry, I didn't want the tire coming out over the rim. I wanted this rim clean, okay? It's nice and flush. The reason why we chose the Pirellis, we go with the Pirellis because it has a nice lip sort of safety thing on it. That's, in case you hit something, it kind of saves your rim and just pick the chunk out of your wheel, which I guess is cheaper. Well, the Pirellis, not really that cheaper. But anyways, but what I like about the Pirellis is they go in. The Michelins are very boxy. I don't like Michelins, I'm gonna be honest with you. They're probably great in the track and all that other great stuff. I don't like the way they look aesthetically. They're not my favorite looking tire. So I went with the Pirellis because they go in, okay? So why did I go flush? I don't want it to come out too much. It still gave enough of a back. You can see a little bit of bulk there to the front. There's a little bit of bulk there. And it just tightens up this car, okay? And it gives it a little bit more body, all right? So still keeps it within spec. We're gonna talk about spec. So what I did was, the original rims that came with this car were the AMG, I think they're a 20 spoke rim. They're a 19 by 8.5 on the back. So I went from an 8.5 to a 20 to a 10.5, as we said, to keep that flush look. Now, the thing was with the tire size, I did not go wide. I do not want that tire size coming out, okay? I wanted it nice and slick. I wanted that sophisticated look. So I think the tire size on the 19s were 255, 35, 19. I went 265. I could have gone 275, but again, I didn't want this thing to stick out of the car. So I went 265, 30, 20 series, okay? Normally the rule is when you go up an inch, your series goes down a half. So like I said, they were a 35 series, we're now on a 30 series. Rolls real nice, so smooth. Definitely really cool. All right, so I did the same thing to the front of the rim here. These are the fronts. They were originally 19s, and I believe they were 225 40 series 19s. So here I didn't go too high up again. I went 235 35 series 20s. Just want to show you here how nice the side of the car looks, right? Not too big, but it still gives you that little bit of muscle feeling. And of course with the side sills I had put on too, which will be in the next upcoming videos, all the accessories that I put on, we'll talk about those side sills as well, but they bulk up the car as well. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna add is I actually wash these rims in between washes. I know, listen, I can't ride around on dirty rims, I'm sorry. So yeah, I wash the car, I wash the rims. Before I wash the car again, I go and I wash the rims. I like them clean. You can have a dirty car, but if your rims are clean, you know what's happening.